He wasn't afraid of an army. He wasn't afraid of rebellion. He was afraid of a baby. And to protect his throne, King Herod ordered children to die. History remembers him as Herod the Great, but those who lived under his rule knew him by another name. A tyrant, a man crowned by Rome, feared by his people, and haunted by the idea that someone, anyone, might take his throne. Herod was not born into royalty. He was born around 73 BC, the son of Antipater, a political strategist who aligned himself with the Roman Empire. From a young age, Herod learned one truth that would shape his life. Power is not given. Power is taken. Rome rewarded loyalty with authority, and through Roman backing, Herod was declared king of Judea. But Judea never accepted him. To many, Herod was not a true king. He was not of the royal bloodline of David. He was not chosen by God. He was a foreign-backed ruler sitting on a throne surrounded by enemies. And Herod knew it. Fear became his closest companion. He built massive fortresses, Masada, Herodium, places of escape in case his own people turned against him. He rebuilt the Second Temple in Jerusalem, making it larger and more magnificent than ever before, not out of devotion, but to secure favor and legitimacy. But no building could protect him from what he feared most: a rival. Herod trusted no one, not his advisors, not his generals, not even his own family. When he suspected his wife Mariamne of betrayal, he had her executed. When he believed two of his sons posed a threat, he had them killed as well. The Roman Emperor Augustus once said, "It is safer to be Herod's pig than his son." Herod ruled by suspicion, and suspicion always demands blood. Then one day visitors arrived from the east. Wise men, astronomers, men who studied the stars. They came to Jerusalem with a question that would seal the fate of countless lives. "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose, and we have come to honor him." The words echoed like a blade striking stone. Born king. Not crowned, not appointed. Born. Herod was shaken. He summoned the chief priests and teachers of the law and demanded answers. They searched the ancient scrolls and found the prophecy. The Messiah would be born in Bethlehem, a small village, a place no king feared. Until now. Herod smiled publicly, but inside terror grew. He called the wise men in secret and questioned them carefully about the star, when it appeared, how long it had been visible. He calculated timelines. He measured risk. Then he lied. "Go and search for the child," he told them. "When you find him, return and tell me, so that I too may go and honor him." But Herod did not want to honor the child. He wanted him dead. The wise men never returned. Warned in a dream, they took another path home. When Herod realized the truth, that he had been deceived, his fear exploded into fury. And Herod did what he had always done when threatened. He killed. Knowing the child's age could not be precisely identified, Herod issued a sweeping command. All male children in Bethlehem and its surrounding regions, 2 years old and under, were to be executed. No trials, no mercy, no exceptions. Soldiers moved through the town. Doors were broken open. Children were torn from their mothers' arms. Cries filled the streets. Blood stained the floors of homes. This was not madness. It was strategy. Herod believed that if he could not identify the threat, he would eliminate every possibility. One child might become king, but no child would survive to try. What Herod did not know, what he could never accept, was that the child he feared was never meant to take his throne. This king would not rule with swords. He would not raise armies. He would not sit in palaces. An angel had already warned Joseph in a dream. He took Mary and the child and fled to Egypt, escaping Herod's reach. Herod continued to rule in Paranoia until the end of his life, consumed by disease, isolated, feared, but never loved. As death approached, Herod gave one final, chilling order: He commanded that prominent citizens be imprisoned and executed upon his death, so that the nation would mourn, even if not for him. The order was never carried out. When Herod died in 4 BC, the people did not mourn. They celebrated. The king who slaughtered children to protect his power could not stop the future. His name became a warning, a symbol of what fear does to those who worship control. Herod had armies, Herod had wealth, Herod had power, but he was undone by a rumor, a prophecy, and a child he could not destroy. This is the story of King Herod, a man who ruled everything except his fear.